Good evening, Shane from Jaggs Journeys here for another fortnightly live chat here on Jaggs Journeys YouTube. Thanks everyone for joining once again. Excuse me. All right, just waiting for everyone to rock in. Aston, how are you, mate? Thank you for jumping on. Appreciate that. There we go. Lucas Ryder. Hey, mate. Thank you all for jumping on. Hope everyone's had a great day today. Can everyone hear me okay? I'm sure you can, but I just want to make sure audio is good before we continue on. Benny, Zoe. Cool. Thanks, Ryder. Awesome. All right. We're just waiting for a few more to jump on. Excuse me. Always rushing to get on these lives. All right. Yes, we got on there. Rix. Hey, Rix, Pam, Matt, Chris, Bailey, Leslie, Aston again, Lucas. Excuse me. David, how you going? We got Rix. Yeah, back on there. Where's the Pepsi? No, mate, we're on to the where is it? Peninsula Springs spring water. Get that into you. That's what you want to have. Peninsula Springs. Natural Australian spring water. All right. You have to excuse me. I've been trying to get through dinner and everything. Rushing around. Anyway. Right, we'll kick off in just a second. I know there's some questions already coming through, which is cool. Thank you all for that. It's going to bring up something here, some info. Be a second. Okay. All right. All right. Hope everyone had an awesome day today and awesome week so far. Did everyone get a chance to watch my Disney Springs video? Some of you probably say no, not yet, or you're not interested, and that's okay. I won't take offense. Honestly, feedback is always encouraged as long as it's constructive. Just maybe a second. All right. Okay. All right. Okay. Just getting organized. Okay, we'll start from the top. Yeah, we've got a lot of things to cover off, obviously. Let's see. Hey, Jaggs, I was wondering what you know about Fright Nights this year, and if you can share. Well, I do know that the dates have been announced for Fright Nights, so I believe that is now official. So if you are playing at home, the dates are the 4th of October is the opening night. So usually these will be Friday, Saturday nights, but I think the 4th, is actually a Saturday. So I think the first one's a Saturday, which is good for me because I get home too late for a weeknight thing. So anyway, so basically it's the 4th. This is October. So 4th of October, 10th, 11th, and then the 17th and 18th, and then the 24th and 25th. And then guess what? The 31st, Halloween night. Excuse me. Oh, excuse me. So I think that one is a Friday, though, the 31st. So, yeah, if you search up Movie World 2025 Fright Nights dates, you can also subscribe to the group in there for Fright Nights updates. I'd recommend doing that if you want to keep up to date. I mean, that's really how I find out things. I mean, I do know a couple of things, but not to be shared just yet. But yeah, I'm hoping that this year will be there'll be again some differences from last time. I mean, that's essentially what we want to see, right? We want to see something that's different, exciting, and I think this year they'll have to do that because mazes themselves have been the same pretty much. Well, I guess the last couple of years. So I think DC Deceased is a permanent maze down there. I think that is a permanent one. I think they'll just keep improving upon that every year. So that's pretty cool. I think, well, depending on if they'll keep the Conjuring IP, they may, because they have to pay for licensing for the Conjuring. So whether they'll keep that one or not, I'm not too sure. It was a good maze, though. It was one of my favorites. And also, excuse me, also Death Row was another one of my favorites. What else did they have last year? They had Hellship and Circus as well. I think maybe those two might go, and they might put another two, or maybe one awesome, decent one in there. I'm just guessing, speculating. I don't know exactly. They've not announced anything on that yet, but we want to see some differences there. So we'll see how we go. When we know more, we'll share that, of course. Once it's all been released, as I do every year, I normally release a video that just, all you need to know about Friday Night. So I'll unpack it all for you in a video so that you can just watch my video and go, yep, bang, I know exactly what's going on for Friday Nights, the costings, what's available, what's happening. If you're not sure what I mean, what you mean, if you're not sure what I mean, go back and check last year's. I released a what you need to know video, and then I released a Friday Nights video. I think last year I did 2 videos actually for Friday Nights, 2 different visits. So yeah, hopefully they'll announce that soon. All right. Let's see what we got here. Chris, how does everyone feel about Big Brother back at Dreamworld? Excuse me once again. Okay, so this are my personal thoughts. Again, happy to hear everyone's thoughts on this too, by the way. I think it's good because if you think back to, well, those of you that were around, born, or living in the Gold Coast, at the time when it first kicked off, it was cool. There's such a buzz about it. It was at Dreamworld. Well, the house was just next door to Dreamworld, but the live shows you could go to, you could buy merchant park. It was cool. And then when the filming had finished, you could tour through the house, go through the camera runs, get a photo in the diary chair. I think that's cool. Providing that they do it back kind of like how it used to be. And I think that's kind of the direction that's going to be kind of back to the original. It lost its way. I feel it lost its way, but I stopped watching Big Brother probably after, I don't know, whatever, after it left Dreamworld probably. So yeah, I'm excited for it, providing it's done right. I don't know where the house is going to go. It says, I read somewhere it's in park. Like, now that means that, well, I mean, they could use the same space, but it's not their land next door. Whether that's even still available, I'm not sure, but they've got that land where the vintage cars used to be. All right, so there's that land, and there's also the land out the back, behind near the Gold Coaster, where they had like the circus and the monster trucks that time out the back there. There's a heap of land out there. Technically in park, used to be in park, used to be Thunderbolt years ago. So yeah, the thing is, I think they haven't got much time. I don't know when it kicks off, but it says Big Brother 2025. I mean, that's, it's already nearly August. If they have to build a house, I know it's just a set, so it won't probably take too long to build, I'd imagine, but it'll still take a few months, I would expect. So I'm not sure. See if anyone knows when it's kicking off. But I think it's a good thing as long as it's done right. The good thing is we are able to go to the live shows and that kind of thing. So that's pretty cool. Excuse me. So yeah, I think if it's done right, will be cool. Will be great. Anyway, as we go through the comments, I'll come across your comments about it. So that's cool. By the way, this chat live stream is moderated by Jaggs Journey's moderator. There's no self promotion on here. There's no off topic conversation. It's just we're talking about theme parks. We're talking about what's going on. You can ask me questions about YouTube, whatever, what I think about things, all that kind of stuff. Just so if you're new here or you're not sure, yeah, I've got another moderator on tonight, and they'll be they're obviously watching the chat. I can't keep it like up. It scrolls too fast, so hence why it's moderated. Anyway, let's move on. So what do we got here? Leslie, hey, from Grafton. Is it Grafton? Yeah, Grafton. Hey, thanks for joining. Appreciate that very much. Pizza Hut or Domino's? Nah, it's not theme park related. Well, it could be, I suppose, because they have Domino's, don't they? They used to have Domino's in the parks. But I'm old school, right? So original Pizza Hut. That's all I can say for that. It's original Pizza Hut. These days, I don't really eat too much pizza, like unless I go to, somewhere like in the theme park or something like that. Don't really have too many times I've eaten pizza at all. So I'm not sure how good each one of these is now compared to what they used to be like. Anyway, what's my favorite theme park? Universal Studios Hollywood. Although since going, well, actually, yeah, I mean, for different reasons, I wouldn't say it is the best theme park. It's my best theme park, my favorite theme park. For various reasons, tram tour, love that. Real working sets and things like that. Behind the scenes stuff you get to see. I did love Universal Florida, and I obviously loved Epic Universe as well, and that is next level. Wouldn't say it was my favorite park, but I absolutely love that park. Probably second. Anyway, that would be my favorite one. What do we got? Okay. Ryder is saying his day was good. He spent a day at Movie World today. Excellent, and appreciate what you sent through as well. Thank you for the photo of Scooby Castle. So Ryder was there today. He sent me through. I posted it on Instagram, and they've started repainting the Scooby Castle. So at Movie World, this is great, and actually painting it to basically how it used to look initially. And a lot of you may not remember that, but if you have a look, if you jump onto my Instagram, you'll see it. The photo that Ryder took. I might have to bring it up on the screen for you guys to have a look at. Let's do that now. You probably won't be able to see the colors that great through the computer. So probably best to jump on. Yeah, it might come out. I'll zoom in on the wall. So they've painted the bottom half of the wall of the side of the castle in this. So it probably isn't going to come out on here. It's probably going to flare. Hang on, let me see if I can get it closer. Let's just wait for that to adjust. I don't think it's going to be any good. I don't think you're going to be able to see it. It's probably not going to come out that great. But anyway, if you can kind of see the bottom half has been painted. Check it out on Instagram. Obviously, going to paint a lot. There's like bits of like purple, sort of blues and grays in there. So it's going to look really cool once it's finished. So obviously doing a stack of work externally now. They'll be obviously putting in the test seat soon. No exact opening date other than we know it's definitely this year. So it's going to either be September holidays. It could well be, or December. And the likelihood is probably December because DreamWorld's King Claw will probably be December. So they probably want to have an attraction for December as well, I would say, my guess. And I think what Movie World will do is with the new venue at the front of the park, that'll probably be the September open. So that'll be their like September attraction or new venue. By the way, that is not a restaurant. It's not a designated restaurant that they're building at the front of in the Old Stars location at Movie World. It is a you'll see. I mean, you'll see soon enough. It's taking shape now, and you'll see soon enough exactly what it is. But it is a venue. You'll be able to get some foods there, get some drinks there. But it's a venue. They'll be using it for probably like the VIP nights, for Fright nights. How they had like the first bite cocktail party before the event, that kind of thing, rather than having it in the Rick's courtyard. So it'll be used for that. It's going to be. I can't tell exactly what it's going to be themed for because I don't want to spoil it. But I guess it's not an IP thing. It's a generic theme, but it's a really it's perfect for the park, and it's perfect for the location. And for what I've seen, the visuals of how it's going to look and be themed in there, it's going to be really cool, and it's going to be a cool place to hang. And yeah, it should. I reckon that'll be open for September. Okay, it's not a grilled restaurant. It's not an actual fast food restaurant. Okay, I can tell you that for sure. So, but yeah, keep an eye on that. They'll announce it soon enough, but that's what's happening there. So that'll probably be their September thing that they bring to the park, and then December, no doubt, be Scooby, and obviously Wet and Wild be the Zoom Zone, the new slide going up, replace Aqualoops at the front of the park. That may even be September. I'm thinking that'll be December too. All right. Yeah, Fright nights. Yeah, so basically they've announced the dates. Excuse me. They've announced the dates, which I mentioned earlier. It's on their website, so you can check that out. Tickets aren't on sale just yet, but keep an eye out. Keep an eye out. They'll be on sale soon, I'd imagine. Don't know anything about mazes yet. As soon as we do, we'll let you know. Absolutely. Conclaw is looking good. Absolutely. Leslie, it is looking great. What have they done? The motor went in, I think, today or yesterday. Yesterday, I think, up the top. And the roof, or more roofing, is being installed on the queuing area of the building structure. Thanks to Oliver for sending those extra updated photos through. Most of you know I work during the week. I don't go to the theme parks Monday to Friday. I'm far too busy. However, I've got some really kind people that support the channel and follow me, Instagram and all that sort of thing, who are at the parks during the week and send through a lot of photos and updates, just so we can all be kept up to date during the week. So follow me on Instagram, at jaggsjourneysgc. It is. If you follow me on Instagram, you'll keep up to date during the week. Whenever there's photos sent through, I'll repost those. And then usually if there's a lot of things to update you on, there'll be a video around those things, usually on the weekend, in between my other videos. So we'll just keep that rolling through and keep you updated on what's happening there. But yeah, the seats have arrived as well. I reckon we'll see them getting attached really soon. They've all been unpacked from the containers in the car park, so looking really good. Ashton's going to have dinner. Enjoy. Bailey, my friends have been to Movie World from last week ago. Awesome. Hope they had a great day. Ryder. Oh yeah, he's saying they've only unveiled the dates for Fright nights, which is correct. Okay. Sorry, my all the comments just all of a sudden just went brrr, so I've just lost my place. They just went. That's what happens. Okay. Rex is doing snorkeling at SeaWorld on the 23rd of August. Haven't been to SeaWorld for ages, so awesome. I hear it's amazing, so you'll really enjoy that. So yeah, I hope you enjoy that one. Shark Bay, yeah. Hopefully it's the other side of Shark Bay, not the shark side of Shark Bay. Hopefully it's the other side. I'm sure it's the other side with the little gummy sharks and all the other fish. It's pretty amazing, apparently. Looks cool anyway. SEQ Virtual Tours saying, well, my yearly passes to Movie World have officially run out. I'm not renewing them. I don't think I'll do Dream World either. Going to leave it for a year, maybe 2, and then get them again. Fair call. I used to do that all the time. Used to either choose one or the other. Sometimes I would go, a year or two without any park. This is years ago. I mean, I was working for the parks, more than about 8 years ago. So during that time, when you're working there, you accumulate passes depending on how many hours you work. So then you can use that pass to come in on your day off. But 9 times out of 10, it's your workplace. You don't want to come in on your day off. So I very rarely frequented the parks at all. What have we got here? Pam saying my Disney Springs video was good. Thank you, Pam. I appreciate it. I tried to make it a little bit interesting. Like, I mean, it's not like a theme park, so, but it's, look, it's a cool place, and there's so many, it's all in one area. And like the good thing is, right, you have to go through metal detectors and you get scanned and everything to go into there. So it's really safe, which is great. It's what you want. So many places to shop and eat or drink, relax, entertainment. Those amphibious cars. I really only had. I was there for about an hour, I think an hour and a half. I was before my flight back to Australia, so I was rushing. But I wanted to go into some of the stores. Obviously, didn't want to go to every single store because boring, right? So, but I think the ones I went into were quite interesting, like the M&M store, the big World of Disney store, the Coca-Cola store was pretty cool. Like, a couple of the trading pin store, just things like that. The Rainforest Cafe, I'd never been into one before. Incredible. Loved it. So I tried to make it a little bit upbeat, a little bit, talked my way through it. So it wasn't just boring. Might be boring to some people, but thanks for watching it. Again, like, it's one of those things, even if you're not planning ever on going there, it's interesting to see, well, what is there? What do the US parks do? And what they do well over there is, like, Disney have their Disney Springs or downtown Disney areas that sort of around where the parks are or leading up to the parks. Universal has City Walk next to their parks, same sort of thing. It's a destination, entertainment destination, food, bars, entertainment, cinemas, all that kind of thing, restaurants. So, it's just cool to see how they do it and what works well, because that's what we need here near the theme parks, is one of those kind of places with heaps and heaps of shops and restaurants and cafes and things. People would go there, but there needs to be hotels nearby, obviously, keep people in the area. So this is I guess for our parks, we know they've been talking about hotels for a long time. Let's hope that comes to fruition. And I know DreamWorld's already announced they're doing that. Entertainment precinct, shopping, and that restaurants, they're doing it. They announced it. It's happening. Waiting for council approval. So they'll be the first to do it, I would say, potentially. I mean, they've already announced they're doing it. So, but yeah, it's like any of the international videos I do as well. Some people go, well, I'm never going to go, so I won't watch that video. And my I got 16,000 subscribers, and then when you get like 800 views, you think, what? So over 15,000 people not interested in that. Like, that's crazy, really. But I get it. Not everyone has time to watch everything. I understand that, but I watch like plenty of. Well, I don't spend a lot of time now on YouTube, but if I'm interested in something, even though I'll never go there, potentially, I'll always enjoy watching something on YouTube about overseas parks. Like, I don't know if I'll ever get to a Europe park, or, I don't know if I'll ever get to, I don't know. Yeah, whatever, a park somewhere in Dubai, maybe. I don't know if I'll ever get there. So, but it's cool to see what they do there and what the rides are like and all that. It's cool. So yeah, it's entertainment as well. So, I try to make my videos good. Hopefully you guys like my videos, right? So I try to make them good, fun, entertaining, or at least interesting, as much as I can anyway. So even if it's not a theme park, like, I've got some other stuff coming up for other attractions, like Singapore. We did a few other attractions in Singapore. There's still fun attractions, things you'd want to go and do outside of theme parks. So, appreciate anyone watching those videos. It definitely helps a lot. But anyway, thanks, Pam. I'm glad you liked the Disney Springs one. there. And Jay of Oceana, a great Disney Springs video. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. You missed the amazing burger place and at the top of the Coca-Cola. I know. I actually, again, I was rushing quite badly because I had a flight to get. So I was literally on my way to the airport, basically. So yeah, I realized afterwards I had missed that. So, but yeah, apparently that is pretty cool. King Dougie, how are you, mate? Excited for Big Brother house coming back? Yes. Will Dreamworld give tours of the Big Brother house? I would say after it's finished filming. I mean, I don't know if they would do like a paid thing during filming through the camera runs. They might do that. You'd have to be obviously completely silent, sign a waiver, and all the rest of it. That you're not going to tap on the windows or or whatever. But yeah, I don't know, but I do know that the live shows are back. We'll be back as well. Aston's going to Gambier World this September. Enjoy that. I love that park. Is that when the water park opens as well? I think it might be. Like Gambier World's awesome, but I think it's even more awesome during summer when everything's open. Water park, everything, because you can wander from one to the other. Just that's awesome. So, but I think I haven't been there in winter when one's closed and one's on shorter hours, and they run rides like a couple of hours on that one, then a couple of hours on that one. I haven't been during that time. I understand it's visitation, it's attendance levels. They have to run it like that, but it's better going when it's all open. So you'll enjoy that in September. Riders going on the first night for Fright Night, mate. You'll enjoy it. You'll probably see. I'll be the one running from everywhere. My main thing on that night is I've got to cover everything that is happening for people that are thinking about going to the event. A lot of people will say to me, "Hey, I can't wait to watch your video because that's going to help me decide should I go. What's it all about?" But keep in mind too, first night's always not the most perfect night because it's the first one. They've done rehearsals, but nothing like when there's all the people there and all that as well. Sometimes, the wheel wobbles and then even the wheel might fall off the bike, so to speak. But that's why I went last year. I went on, I think, I can't remember if I went the last night. I went the first night and the last night, or maybe the first night and maybe the fourth night or something like that. In between anyway. And it was much better the second time, like way more, like a well-oiled machine, basically. So, yeah. Anyway, what have we got here? Riley's Adventures. I'm doing good. Thank you very much. Hope you're well. Zoe Davis. They're starting to do the painting of the Scooby-Doo coaster. Yep, absolutely. Opening in December. Yeah, you're the same age as the ride. There you go. So, I posted a photo today. Thanks to Ryder for sending that through on Instagram. So, at jaggsjourneysgc, check it out on there, and you can really see the colors on there that they're going, and it's going to look amazing. It's going to pop. It's going to actually pop. It's going to be awesome. Bailey, DC Deceased is a great zombie apocalypse comic series. Yeah. So they just need to really refine that. And I mean, they did a great job last year compared to the first year. So hopefully this year will be heaps better. Rex, would be cool if they did a maze like a zombie version of the Wizard of Oz characters. Well, I don't know if they get away with that. The only reason why they can get away with the DC one is because it is actually a comic book series of the DC Deceased. So they actually can do that. But I don't know. Unless they did. There's another. Is it Return to Oz? There's another movie that came out years later. It was a dark movie compared to the first one. It's a nice, happy, dancey, sing-along movie. The other one, do you remember had these like really tall, people, I guess, on wheels or skates or something, and I just remember it was a real dark version of Wizard of Oz. I'm sure someone on here will go, yes, I remember watching that. So yeah. GC Party Buses, John, my friend. By the way, just because I know you're a great water drinker, you got to drink Peninsula Springs water. By John. Anyway, GC Party Buses. Good evening. Love that. Big Brother's coming back. Always wanted to do the live shows, but lived in Victoria at the time. Yeah, so we were here when it was all happening, and we went to so many of those live shows, and it was just cool being there. It's just awesome to be there. Just the whole live TV. It's just fun. It's interesting. It's different. It's cool. Have you applied for Big Brother? No, have you? Nah, doubt it. I'm too busy. Way too busy for Big Brother. I wouldn't survive it, man. I'd go mental at people that are idiots. So, and that's the whole idea, though. You put everyone in that's so different. So you see what happens. Southeast Queensland virtual tours are saying it will go out near the old cars. That's what I was thinking. Down the back of the park, that's exactly what I was thinking. You got the bridge that goes over to there, so it's controlled environment, separate but still in park. It's been cordoned off for ages. So yeah, starting in November. Okay, the geez, 3-4 months to build and get it all ready. That's not long, but it could be done. If it's prefabricated, or it might just be already just ready to go. Plonk it in. We'll see. Rix is saying, "What's Big Brother? Who is Big Brother?" TV. It's a reality show. Someone's probably already answered the question on here, but they put all these strangers into a house, which they're filming 24/7 and it's on TV show. They give them challenges and all that kind of thing to do, and games and things, and they get eliminations eliminated every week or what have you, until there's one left and one winner wins all. I think originally the first winner was Trevor Butler, and he won $1 million. He's now on the Drive Show on Hot Tomato, friends of Jaggs Journeys channel, I must say. So he's a top bloke, absolutely top bloke, and he was so well deserving of that win. I was watching that religiously, that series, and he was my pick from the start. It's like, that bloke's got to win it. He's a good guy, and he won it. So yeah. Anyway, we'll see who goes in, and hopefully it's just like random, the most randomest people, but so many different, from so many different walks of life. That's what you want. Really mix it up. That's what we want to see. No point, Shane, in applying. They are not taking influencers or YouTube people, apparently. They shouldn't. They should just be regular Joe Blow people anyway. I'm not important anyway, so. Ryder's going to do Fright Nights twice this year. Yeah, I'll probably end up doing it twice as well, although it's expensive. But Rick's, the theme park that I want to go to is the Islands of Adventure or Epic Universe. What do you think is better? Well, hopefully you've seen my videos on both those parks. Better? It's different. It's difficult to answer that question. Epic Universe is like 5 theme parks in one, basically. Well, 4 theme parks in one. No, 5. Yeah, 5. Let's say 5. But it's the technology in those rides is next level at Epic Universe. It's next level. The whole portal thing is cool. But again, I loved it. But also, I loved Islands of Adventure. It is the most classic. To me, it's just a classic theme park. It's awesome. Again, I love it for what they are. If I can suggest anything, try and do both. You're going to need at Epic Universe, though, you will need probably at least 2 days, if not 3. And the other parts, you'd need at least 2 days. It's just too much to do. Depends on the time of year you go as well. Let's see. I don't know how they're going to build the theater for Big Brother that quickly, though. Yeah, I know. Well, it could be the same place as the old one. It could well be. Concrete is still there. But you're right, because they've got all the you got to have all the live studio, production rooms and all that, all the equipment. It's massive, massive setup. All the broadcast equipment, all that. So yeah, it's well, I'm sure they're just not gonna like announce it and then go, right, let's start getting it all together. They would have done a stack of work on it by now already, and then they've made the announcement to just start giving the green light to start moving in, move it all in. I'm sure. So probably go. Yeah, a lot of it may already be set up, or prefabricated or pre-planned and worked out. You'd want to hope, but yeah, it's a big push. That was a big theater, right? That was massive actually. So they'd have to use the same site. I mean, unless they use the conventions, the convention center wouldn't have the same impact. Nah, it wouldn't have the same impact, I don't think. Well, it could do. I mean, yeah, maybe they'll use the convention center for the live studio. Although the way that I'm pretty sure the Big Brother one was tiered. Was it tiered? Like I think it was tiered down. So if you sat toward the back, you'd still see the stage. I think like an amphitheater, maybe. I don't know. It's a long time ago, but yeah, they got a lot of work to do. Let's see. Let's just watch this space. Kaz, hey Kaz, says, love your live videos. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Hi from Victoria, Wallen, Anton, Kaz, Soph, Jaden. Thank you. Hi to you all as well. Thank you for jumping on the live. I appreciate it. Ryder says, you're welcome for the photos. Thank you, mate. Damien Gauci, I'm doing well. How are you? And say hi to your family for me, please, as well. Hope you're all doing well down there in sunny Victoria. Zoe, I'm excited for Scooby Coaster. Yeah, me too. Absolutely. Cannot wait to get back on that. I don't care if I got to queue up for 3 hours. I just can't wait to get back on it. I'm going to move Youngblood Florence. Florence. Yeah, I'm going to Movie World on Saturday, and I'm going to ask at Movie World if I can be an audition for Fright Nights and be a ski actor. Yeah, I think they advertise that on their websites. I think they already have, actually. I think the auditions. I don't know. I have a feeling that was like a couple of weeks ago, maybe 3 weeks ago. You might have missed out on that because they would be already auditioning. Yeah, I don't know. Askin Park for sure, but I know that they have actually already advertised for that. Luke Starr, hi Shane, it's been a while, but love your passion and show. But how about a bobblehead for Aussie? He was a concert and a theme park in one package. He wasn't he? He absolutely was, from Lake Macquarie. Yeah, I know. I don't think I've got. I don't know. I might have an Ozzy Osbourne one. I'm not too sure because it's got too many. I'd have to go back through my list on my app. But yeah, I think maybe not. But yeah, you're right. It's a real shame that he passed. But it was interesting that he did that last concert. It was his final goodbye. It was pretty cool. Again, and we lost Hulk Hogan as well, the WWE original WWF wrestler. Hulk Hogan, he was, when I was a kid, he was one of my favorite wrestlers back in the 90s and the 80s, actually. I think 80s and 90s. Yeah, 80s probably. And yeah, I think, it's a lot of stress on the body, not just from working out, but all the stress of wrestling. Like it takes its toll, right? And it's fake to a point, but a lot of it is it's real. Like it's not just all pretend. So yes, it might be staged, whatever, but it's they get hurt, and it's like I learned that really from the wrestling that comes to like the Dream World, and that the local people do an amazing job, and it's real. It's a real deal. It's like, geez, yeah, it's pretty crazy. So yeah, it's a shame we lost two amazing people in the world last week, I guess. Here we go. Oh, sorry, my just scrolled too fast again. Here we go. Kay says, I saw you at Movie World. I didn't see you. So just come and say hi. That's fine. Have you heard if there's any word on Dreamworld getting an app? Haven't heard that. Sorry. No, I haven't heard that one. What do you want to see at SeaWorld? I think a new attraction or something at SeaWorld needs to keep up with Movie World and Dreamworld. It needs something, doesn't it? I think it needs a new ride. Definitely needs a new ride, and it's got to be a draw card. It's going to be either a coaster or it's going to be a family, well themed dark ride, maybe indoor outdoor ride or something. I don't know. It just needs something significant, a major investment. So yeah, I'm sure there's probably some plans for SeaWorld. We'll see. We'll wait and see. Not sure how much space they've got. Down the back's probably the only option. A little bit of space down there, perhaps. I'm going. Eston's going to the Eka this year. Last year was a bit bad in my opinion. It's just wasting money for the same thing. Yeah, Gold Coast show is free to get in later in the month, later in August. Whereas Eka's, whatever it is, $40 or something. I don't know. And Eka's like $35 for parking. But if you catch the train, you can now get off at the Eka, apparently. So 50-cent train ride versus a $35 parking. I think I'll be doing the same, catching the train this year. Although, I don't know. Then at the end of the day, you got an hour and a half train ride with probably the stand to be so busy. So I don't know. But probably we'll catch the train, a much better option. Yeah, look, the Eka is basically the same every year, isn't it? There's really nothing different. So, and it's really expensive. But saying that, it's packed out every year. It's absolutely packed to the brim. So, I think people just like the atmosphere. You don't really have to spend. I mean, yeah, you got to spend to get in there and park or whatever, but you're probably going to buy a Dagwood dog ride or something. Or strawberry sundae. You're going to buy something iconic, probably a show bag, whatever it is. It's a chance to see the animals. Yeah, I think it's good if you've got families and little kids in there, but it's expensive as anything. Anyway, I guess you can spend as little or as much as you want at a place like that. And you don't have to go all day. You can just do a couple of hours and see a few things and then go, I guess. But yeah, not sure. I'm not sure if I'll head there again. I mean, probably, but don't know for sure. Okay, saying it was her birthday today. Well, happy birthday for today. I hope you had a great day. Aston, I didn't watch your last video. That's okay. It's okay. I understand. School's more important. Absolutely. That's all good. It'll always be on YouTube. You can always go back to it later. Squishy's Family Fun. Hey, Jaggs. Hey, thanks for jumping on. Always appreciate you guys. Brisbane Insider. Love your work. Thank you very much. And I appreciate you as well. Thank you for jumping on. Are we talking Fright Nights? We're talking anything. Fright Nights, Big Brother, King Claw, SeaWorld, Eka, Universal, any Horror Nights, whatever. What are your theme parks, attractions, event? We're talking about that. So whatever you want to talk about is all cool. As long as it stays within that topic. A few people the last few weeks starting to just talk about their own stuff, and it's like, this isn't what that's about. This is a channel for us all to enjoy chatting about what's going on around here and getting opinions and perspectives and things. It's funny we were talking about how Giant Drop might be putting that changing the ride vehicle to the one that faces you down, but we thought that might be the big announcement. But there was Big Brother, so we should. Someone did say that it was said that was probably one of the things. So yeah. Which it was. There we go. Riders just going to be going to Fright Nights to just check it all out, walk around, and socialize. Fair call, mate. Fair call. Yeah, you got to ease into it. Can be quite scary. Oh, that's right. Yes, I did see you last year. That one too, didn't I? Me and my mate, Aston saying, me and my mates are going to Fright Nights on the Halloween night. Yeah. It will be busy that night, 100%. Probably be definitely a sellout. So, but hey, it just adds to the excitement and the atmosphere, right? Squishy's Family Fun. We're heading up to the Goldie for our annual SeaWorld Resort Stay Halloween events. Awesome. Hope we might run into you again. Yeah, look, I'm always at some of those events, most of those events. Saturdays, my filming day. Yeah, Halloween is awesome. Zoe's saying that she's seen that Dark Wizard of Oz movie we were talking about earlier. I think it's Return to Oz, is it? I think it was. Yeah, it's quite different, isn't it? It's quite a different. I liked it. Wasn't as cheery as the first movie, of course, but it was good. It was all right. It was good. And Zoe's got to go. Thanks for jumping on. Appreciate you. Thank you. Aston, the Queensland Big Brother house burnt down years ago. For us, that was a rumor. Definitely was. It was destroyed, vandalized, and set alight. Correct. Yep. Yeah. 12 months between Rivertown. Yeah, that's true, isn't it? 12 months to build the whole Rivertown. So they probably build one Big Brother house and a little bit of land around that in 4 months, 5 months, whatever. Yeah, you're probably right. Right, just heading back to Movie World on the weekend to check it out. The Scuba Castle painting progress. Yeah. I may also check that out. I've got a few things to do this Saturday outside of YouTube. Life stuff, had to take the cat to the vet last week. So there's always something outside of YouTube. So going on, right? Everyone has lives and things. So yeah, last week it was the cat to the vet. It's got some other family things to do this week, and then I was in Brisbane Sunday last week. So yeah, just busy, and I had other things I could have gone to, and in fact, I had about 4 things I could have done as well last weekend. I just couldn't do them all. So anyway, that's all good. Worthy 783. Sorry, my eyes are so bad. 793. I think it is. Hey, my man, I hope you're doing well. As well as can be. What's your thoughts on Disneyland in Australia? I would love for that to happen. I would absolutely love for that to happen. I'd have to change the name of my channel to Jaggs Disney Journeys because I probably won't do any other theme parks ever again. No, I don't know. I probably will, of course. But yeah, I mean, if they build one here, the people will come. So they keep saying not enough population in Australia to have a Disneyland. Okay, I get it, but they can build a slightly smaller one like Hong Kong, maybe. I mean, that's been expanded now, but they could do that. I guess they got to get the location right. Queensland's got to be the place because it's the weather. It's the all year round weather. It's like California. In Florida, it's all year round similar weather, basically. So put it in somewhere like no disrespect to any other states in Australia, but there's some freezing, bitterly cold months down there. And look, Japan gets freezing, bitterly cold months, and they have a Disneyland there, and they have 2 Disney parks, right? So, but there's a lot more population and a lot more people to sustain it. So there's just not here. So I know on the bitterest, coldest, wettest, wintry day here, even in the Gold Coast, off peak when there's no holidays on, sometimes you're lucky to get 1,000 people in Movie World, right? 800 people, like it's just so if you can't run a Disneyland like that, the cost's horrendous. So yeah, although it's a massive draw card, so I think people will want to come if they bought one here. So yeah, I would love to see one here, and I'd support it. I'm sure many people would. And for a lot of people that can't sort of get overseas or for one reason or another, it's a chance to actually to visit. So yeah, I hope to see it. Oh, Shane, do you drink sparkling water? I love sparkling water, mate. I absolutely love sparkling water. I get a box of glass sparkling water in a glass bottle. I'll be keen, mate. I'll fix you up for that. And also, is it Peninsula Springs or is it? Anyway, there's a good water too, by the way. The guy that I get this from, John, he's a great guy. Appreciate it. Great water. I have to get some more too. I'm down to my last couple of bottles. Anyway, Big Brother should do a challenge with the giant drop idea. They should do something like that. They might do, like when the park's closed, they might take them into the park to do some challenges at night with some of the rides. They just could do stuff like that this time around. Let's hope. Wild West Falls. John saying a Wild West Falls reopened today at Movie World. Excellent. I did hear someone, either that or because just before I jumped on, I was just quickly jumped onto Instagram. I've been doing massive hours a lot this week. Like I haven't been home before 8:30 this week. So tonight was I got home, I don't know, just around 7 or whatever, but just had a quick bit of time, and I think I did see someone post a picture of that. So yeah, one of my favorite rides anyway, Wild West Falls. It's great to have it reopen. Fantastic. Finally, it's been a while. So yes, we will jump back on that again next visit. I just missed some comments. Sorry, guys. I will catch up. I know there's been plenty of comments. Apologies. I'm doing my best. There's been plenty. And then when there's some scroll, I lose my place. Okay, here we go. Got it. I'm back. All right. Hey, Kobe Wiggle, how are you, my friend? Your thoughts on Five Nights at Freddy's going at Universal Horror Nights? So yeah, yes, that was announced. Both Hollywood and Universal Studios Hollywood and Universal Studios Florida have announced, I think all or most of their mazes now. And yeah, Five Nights at Freddy's, I think that's awesome. It's such a massive following. Plus, it's obviously a gaming and movie and all that. So I think I could imagine. I think it's going to be more based on the gaming, more so. I think from what I've sort of understand, but either way, it's going to be cool. It's going to be awesome. I think that's a really good fit, and also I'm really excited to hear that they're doing the Terrifier as well, with Art the Clown. So another horror movie. That's another one I like. I don't think I'm going to be able to get over to there this year. I got no more annual leave left for work, so I can't get time off work. But yeah, hopefully one year I'll get over to a Hollywood. A Horror Nights at Universal, either at Orlando or Hollywood. Definitely, it's on the bucket list. Will you film Big Brother? There'll be probably no filming allowed, I'd imagine, unless you can see the house externally from outside but probably won't be able to see anything because of they're not supposed to see out either. So I don't think there'll be anything to film, to be honest with you. So yeah. What do we got? Lil Hike? They could be putting in a pop-up tent for Big Brother at the back where the maintenance area is for Dreamworld, where the old surfing used to be. Yeah, true. They might. You mean for the stadium, for the arena? That you might be right on that. They might do a temporary thing, kind of like good, but yeah, you're right, because that's a big space. I think the house might be. Well, the house might be there too, or it could be where the old vintage cars were down the back of the park. It could be down there. So couple of things there. We'll have to wait and see. Squishy's Family Fun. If you don't have an Aussie Funko Pop, Shane, send us a DM and we will send you one. Oh, you don't have to do that. That's all good. They keep popping up on your mystery unboxings. Really? Oh, wow. Oh, well, I mean, you don't have to do that. Maybe next time when you come up, yeah, I'll buy one off you. I'll buy one off you when I see you. We'll do that. Dylan says you cannot stage injuries. What's that for? Sorry, Dylan, I'm not sure what you're referring to there. Sorry about that. I'm not too sure. GC Party Buses, Fright Nights, 30th, 31st of... I think he's talking about auditions. The auditions for Fright Nights was basically today and tomorrow and the 1st of August. So they're already happening. And then White Christmas auditions are the 2nd and 3rd of August. There you go. Someone was asking earlier. Thanks for that, John. That's fantastic. Michael Horton. Where are we? Yep. I've reached that age where all my childhood heroes are starting to pass away. Yeah. Good lesson to us all. Enjoy what we have. Go to as many parks as you can. 100%, mate. That's correct. That is because when you see these famous people, you think that they're never going to not be there, right? You think they're never going to not be there. They're always going to be there. And then when they're not, you think, geez, okay. Yeah. So as far as we know, right, there's one life. I don't know. I mean, I know other people have beliefs and things, but I don't know. As far as I know, this is it. So we're going to try and make the most of it. I try and live my life as try and be happy all the time. Positive and happy. Like I don't like negative things or people or, you know what I mean? Like negativity sucks the life out of you. So that's why I like the positivity that I get from you guys who enjoy my content. Which I just do it because I like to showcase things to help people have fun. So, I like enjoying theme parks, attractions, and events. So I'd like to showcase what you can do to have fun. And some people are like, oh, I didn't know you could do that there. Or I didn't know what that was all about. I've never been there before. People haven't been to some of these places. I don't get sponsored by anyone or, to do it, but it'd be cool to be like an ambassador, I guess, or something like that for Gold Coast, like theme parks and attractions and things. That'd be cool. But they obviously got their own tourism people. But just have fun as much as you can. Work hard, play hard, I guess. That's why we're all enjoying theme parks. Max, how you going, mate? I'm good. Thank you, Max. JT is flying to Queensland this Friday for a week with the kids. We've been following and supporting you for years. Thank you very much. I really do appreciate that. Thank you for that. And bought you mini coffees as well. Thank you so much. Again, that all helps support the channel. They don't all go for coffees. Remember, it doesn't just all go to coffee. I do drink a lot of coffee, of course. That does help support the channel as far as, with more tickets to buy, to get me places, to film more content. So I pour it back into the channel. So reinvesting into the channel. If I need a new microphone or sunglasses or whatever, to do my job, this job for YouTube, for you guys, it all helps with that. So it's very appreciative. And again, like, it's not expected. And a lot of that will actually started because people are asking me, how can I support your channel? I'm like, oh, really? And also another way is super chats. I just seen one come through here. And sorry if I've missed that, Max. Earlier, because I've been trying to get through the list. So Max Max Teagle has just done a super chat there. Thank you very much, by the way. That is greatly appreciated for your support. So he's asked a question there. Do you reckon Scooby will open in December? Yes, 100%. I think that's definitely when they're going to have that open, because they will need to align it to a peak trading period, like particularly December and January. They get the most visitors in the park. Also, what they will do is they will start marketing that before that. So all the people that were thinking, well, should we go to Gold Coast for our holidays this year? I don't know. All of a sudden, Scooby's back, and it's bigger and better than ever. They're going to be marketing that, no doubt, all around Australia and probably New Zealand and probably in Asia, everywhere. But people are going to go, we've got to go. We've got to go to that. And also, Dreamworld's going to be marketing King Claw, new attraction. So, it's the time of year that that they'll want to do that. So, yeah, definitely they will have it open for them. They're already starting now to do exterior painting. We'll see test seat go in probably in the next couple of months. So, we can't see what's going on the inside. A lot has obviously gone on in there, of course. But yeah, externally, already starting to see some painting today. So fantastic. And there's a picture on my Instagram, jaggsjourneysgc, sent in by a writer who's on the chat tonight. And he was there today, and they were doing painting, which is cool. It looks good. Slightly different from current, but more like it was originally. So yeah, looking really cool. So yeah, I think definitely it's definitely going to open December. They kind of announced that it would, so without officially the date. So yeah, I think definitely it's locked in. So yeah, we're all looking forward to that. So thanks again, Max, for the super chat. I really appreciate it, and appreciate your comment. Thanks for being on the chat as well. But again, thank you so much for the super chat. That's really appreciated as well. So yeah, so like I was saying before, Max has done a super chat. He supported the channel, so buy me a coffees is a way of sort of supporting the channel as well. And yeah, that helps me buy tickets and equipment and things like that. Upgrade my my apps that I need to edit. It all costs money, obviously. So hence why I still work full time as well. The channel doesn't. What YouTube pays for ads doesn't. I can't just do this full time. It just doesn't pay that enough. And now announced today, I think it was, they're banning kids under the age of 16 from YouTube from December. My channel has always been set up. You can select, is this channel made for children or not made for children? So I always select it's not made for children, and it's made for adults, right? So, but obviously families or people, anyone, but I make sure the content, if families want to watch the content, families can watch the content. And it's up to them. But I think what they're doing with YouTube is, so a younger under 16 person can't join themselves or have their own channel or account with YouTube, and that they'll still obviously watch content through their, I guess, family accounts or what have you, I'm guessing. Although they are saying they want to ban children from social media under the age of 16. So that's up to families, I guess, and how that's policed. I mean, I agree to a point, but some social media, I think there's some that, they shouldn't be on. They shouldn't be exposed to certain things, types of content. They shouldn't be on there. But I think if it's humorous, entertaining, family driven, I think it's fine. But who am I? I think some people are going to be worried it's going to affect their channels. I mean, I'm not. I mean, again, this is my hobby. It's not my full-time gig yet. But I think some people whose content is aimed like educational, children's education or what have you, I think or even like Wiggles. I heard on the news that they could be impacted. So yeah, I mean that's pretty significant, right? So yeah. Anyway, we'll see what happens after December, right? Anyway, now I might have lost my place. Here we go. Aston saying is a bit disappointed with Dreamworld's announcement. I wish it was a big thrill ride. Trust me, they will be putting in new rides as well. So I get it. People were thinking, oh, we're hoping for a big ride. Well, they just announced King Claw. That's coming. This is just something extra. Remember, it's not permanent. Well, it could be permanent, but Big Brother doesn't run all year long. The show is only on for whatever it is, a couple months, maybe, or 3. I'm not sure. A couple months. But then, of course, you'll be able to go and visit the house and all that afterwards. There'll be another attraction to do in the park. They'll still be building new rides, so don't worry. There will be new rides planned for Dreamworld moving forward. Riley's Adventures. Can't wait for the Spring County Fair and the animals to come back to the shearing shed. You missed the shearers. Yeah, it's always fun in there, isn't it? It's always great seeing those baby animals, and they always take a visit into there. Something different. It's cool. Testing for King Claw should happen next month. Yes, I think by probably August they'll be doing testing on that. So yeah. No doubt we will see footage of that. Someone will be there, just so happens to be there at the time. It'll be during the week when I'm working, obviously. But one of my many lovely people who visit the parks frequently may send me a video if they're there. So, and which time we'll post. What have we got? Okay, Ryder's saying that whilst Walvis Falls reopened today, it was up and down a bit. So, okay. That's not good. Jay of Oceana, SeaWorld snorkeling is amazing. So good, I had to do it twice. There you go. Haven't done any other animal encounters. Yeah, there's one good thing about SeaWorld is there's lots of different animal encounters you can do there. Lots of options, even from just patting a dolphin to the full-on snorkeling and that. So, yeah, check it out online. And I think you can even, if you're in the park early enough, on the top terrace, just after you get in, there's a mobile stand, and they sell the remaining like dolphin pats and photo with the dolphin and all that right there. It's quite affordable as well. So check that out next time you're in. I think after they've done Scooby Doo, it's Doomsday or the hotel. It's got to be Doomsday. They have to do something with that area. 100%. Got to do something with it. Matt's off. Thanks, Matt. Have a good night. Aston, what do you want to see at SeaWorld? Yeah, a new ride, like maybe a dark ride, indoor outdoor sort of themed, highly themed. I don't know. It needs to be significant. Maybe a style of roller coaster that they have like at SeaWorld in Florida. Maybe has to be decent though. It needs something decent, not just another kids ride. It's got to be a decent draw card of a ride down the back somewhere probably. Have you heard if there's any word on Dreamworld getting an app like Movie World? Sorry if I've repeated this or not seen that comment. I think I've seen it before. I haven't heard about that yet, so we'll wait and see. Have I don't know. Some of my comments have just all of a sudden started pre-populating again, which is weird because I thought I must have gone back to the top, but I didn't. Anyway, so I'll just keep scrolling down further again. Yeah, that's really weird. Anyway, that's weird. They just started repeating. The comments have just started. Literally, the feed has just like continued for some reason. Anyway, I will just go back down to where I think I should be at. Okay. Yeah, that's crazy. That's kind of strange why it's done that actually. Max, come Queensland in December. Hopefully Scooby be open. I don't think it'll get pushed back, mate. I think December it will be open. Jason Hall, hey mate, what do you think about Dreamworld announcement? Big Brother, yeah, we were just talking about that a bit earlier, and I mean, I think it's good. I think it's a draw card for the park. If it's done like the original series and everything, live studio audiences and stuff, which I believe is going to happen, it's going to be cool. It's going to be cool to hang there and then go to the live recordings. It's just a vibe about that, you know. It's a bit of excitement. So yeah, I think it's cool. I think it's really cool, as long as it's done right. It's got to be done right. Would you like to see more wild animals at Dreamworld, like more kangaroos? Yeah, you're right. Kind of like they have. I guess I don't know. Is there as many as there used to be? I feel there's not, like kangaroos. Yeah, maybe for whatever reason. I'm not sure, but yeah, I mean, I like the amount that they've got. I do like the fact that they've got a decent selection of animals. Yeah, they could always have more, I suppose, but then they probably more staff, so it probably means more food costs, more running costs. So there's probably a balance there, and obviously the welfare of the animals has got to be looked after as well. Squishy's Family Fun. Squishy Boo asks, which is your favorite Funko Pop? She said to tell you that her favorite are all the Wonder Woman pops. Yeah, Wonder Woman is cool. Yep. She just counted them and has 8 so far. Oh, that's pretty cool. Wow. That is awesome. Oh, geez, I have, I don't know what my favorite, it's probably, I've got some of the, I've got some of the ones like that are like they have the character in a car or with a set like a prop as well. A lot of the music ones, like old school ones, like I've got like Flavor Flav and Public Enemy ones, and Ice Cube and Easy E and all those different ones, but then also childhood cartoon ones. Some of you will never heard of this. Captain Caveman. I've got a Captain Caveman pop. That was a TV show I used to watch when I was a kid, probably in the long time ago. I have been trying to track down. Last time I saw one for sale, it was so super expensive. I don't know why I didn't buy one when I saw it when it was $20, because they're probably hundreds of dollars now. If anyone's got a Hong Kong Fooey pop, let me know that you want to sell, and if it's a reasonable price, let me know. Hong Kong Fooey. It's a cartoon. If you don't know what it is, it's a Hanna-Barbera cartoon from the early 80s, probably, or maybe even before that. But yeah. But yeah, I like sort of the music ones and some of the early cartoon ones, I suppose. But again, sometimes there's just one that's out of another genre, movie or cartoon or game, whatever, that's really cool, I've also got this one here. This is actually a pop vinyl of me. So when I went to Hollywood last year, I went to the Funko Pop Vinyl shop in Hollywood, and you can make your own pop vinyl. So I made it of me. So just doesn't have my logo, because you can't do that. It's just black hat, black glasses, black shirt, pants. It's holding a camera. So it's close. The box, you do the box as well. It says Jaggs Journeys on the box as well. So I wouldn't say it's my favorite though. I'm not sure what I'm doing this weekend yet, but no doubt I've got other things on as well. So if I pop into the theme parks, it'll be a very quick visit. I'll be under the pump in terms of time frame, so I'll just be in and out potentially this weekend. Okay. Have you seen Riley's videos? Some of the rides he went almost crazy. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, absolutely. Been keeping up with his videos. Oh, excuse me. Sorry, just take a quick drink. Yeah, he visited some crazy parks across Europe, particularly, and he's got some awesome videos there. And by the way, we recorded recorded the next episode of podcast Theme Park Cartel. By the way, we're moving to monthly. First Friday of every month will be the next episode for the Theme Park Cartel podcast. Just to let you know, we decided we're just all so busy and we all work long hours. So, we're not starting our recordings till, well, again, I've been getting home at, last 2 nights I've been getting home at like 8:30 and we basically start recording by like 9, couple of hours in, so it's 11 o'clock at night, and this is on straight after work. So like we just haven't, like, literally, like I haven't even caught up on emails. Like I know I've got missed phone calls and things. I just, because I don't always carry my personal phone with me during the day because I have a work phone for business. But I'm just like so busy. But so podcast monthly. There is a new episode this coming Friday. It will be, so probably Friday morning. I'll put something on stories, Instagram, what have you, to let you know that there's a Theme Park Cartel podcast. So this episode is news, theme park news. So we talk about everything, not just locally, but also around the world as well. What's happening with roller coaster news as well. So that's what's happening there with the Theme Park Cartel podcast. What do we got? I think Disney need to be in the Goldie. Yeah, I really think so too. Kira, yes, Big Brother is back. Did I hear? Yes, I did. I actually posted. I thought you watched my channel. And I thought you watched me. Followed my Instagram, Kira. Come on. No, that's all right. I've been posting stuff about the announcement and stuff when it was announced on the weekend. So it's exciting. I think it's really exciting for Dreamworld that Big Brother's coming back. As long as it's done right, it'll be good. Seeing as Big Brother's coming back to Dreamworld, if they bought anything back, it should be the Incredible Tiger shows. Yeah, I'm hearing you. I think it's just, well, there's high risk involved in those shows. But I don't know if you've been seeing them lately. So they do have, they do hide food around. The tigers still jump up the poles and they still jump in the water and all that kind of stuff. So and it's just a bit more chill and relaxed. You can just wander through and sit down. You can watch them for a while, relax, and the shade, and then move on again, sort of thing. So plus the new Tiger Walk is really cool. Just before you get into Tiger Island from Kenny and Belinda's Dreamland side, the Tiger Walk, it's amazing. It's really cool up there. And then you got the glass panels where they come right up to you as well. So that's really cool. We don't get a show, but we get a few other things around the Tiger area. What do we got here? If we can't get Disney, Legoland would be cool. Yeah, Legoland would probably do quite well here, actually. I would agree with that. Hey, Straws, do you drink tap water or only bottled? Only bottled, mate. I cannot stand. The reason why I don't drink tap water is, I don't know if it's just our water here in the Gold Coast, but when I run the water, you can smell the chlorine or something straight in that water. Puts me off. Like, I only use that water for boiling, boiling. You boil it for cooking or whatever. But no, other than that, only bottled water, mate. In New Zealand, I used to drink tap water because it was a lot better. I don't know why. Yeah, years ago. Don't know about now, but I think depends on where you are. If your tap water's good, but if there's a smell coming out of it, like chlorine, nah, not for me. Michael, the big Crouchy, my friend. He says, hi, mate. I've seen them sitting up the rides at the Ekka for the last week or so. And tonight, when I drove home, they've started lighting them up. Excellent. I'm excited. Hopefully you're still on here because I know I've been a while to get to your comment probably. What is the name of that actual train stop at the Ekka? Is it Ekka or is it RNA Showgrounds? Is it Brisbane Showgrounds? Because I was looking at my journey planner, thinking of catching the train from Gold Coast to the Ekka, and I couldn't figure out exactly which stop because the one I thought it was still said I had to walk for 14 minutes. And I'm like, it can't be right because it's at the Ekka. It's at the Ekka. So I'm not sure. If you can confirm that, either on here or you can send me a message, mate. That's all cool. I just want to know. And can I go straight from Gold Coast to the Ekka, or do I have to get off at Roma, and do I have to get a connecting train from there to the Ekka, or do I have to get off at Fortitude? I'm pretty sure you can get off at the Ekka, right? There's a train stop there now. So anyway, if you can let me know, that'd be really appreciated. That'll help out heaps. I hope you're well too, by the way. Ryder's always on here. Appreciate you, Ryder. Straws. Straws, yep. Well, welcome again, and thanks for jumping on. I know you've probably been working, but thank you. Josh Price says hi. Kira says, my favorite rides at Movie World, Wild West, Scooby-Doo. Same with me. Josh Price, I went to Movie World last Saturday with Alara. Yep. Hope you guys had a great time there. Hope you had a good time. Haven't seen you guys for a while. Is it your favorite ride is new rides? I'm with you. You know what makes me funny? The one Google review on Dreamworld and Movie World putting 1-star review for the ride closures. Like, just go on the app, guys. Yeah. Aston, which one is better, Village Bean or Dreamworld Coffee? I'd probably have to say Dreamworld Coffee. It's Byron Bay coffee. I really enjoy that bean. However, I do enjoy the Village Bean coffee. It's the premium grinders coffee. So it's I think it's Giancarlo blend. However, it doesn't really matter the bean. I mean, it does. The bean does have a, which type of bean determines the taste, the strength, all that. But also depends on the barista. It's how it's made. And if there's any baristas on here, you'd be like, yes, you're right. Because if you can't get the process correct and the milk right and the tamping, if you can't get everything right and get the right amount of creamer in there and everything, it can be bad coffee with a good bean. So it's got to be made right. It's got to be made right. And most of the time, the coffee's pretty good at both parks. Most of the time. Squishy's Family Fun. You don't need to buy the pop. We do giveaways all the time. I appreciate it. I'm still happy to buy it, though. It's all cool. Aviation Harry. Hey, Shane. Hey, Aviation Harry. Thanks for jumping on. Appreciate you. Ryder says, regarding my Scooby-Doo recreation of Minecraft, that's right, you're doing a Minecraft recreation of Scooby-Doo. I plan to put lots of hidden signs around the entire show building, mostly humorous ones or references to the 2002 movie. That sounds cool. You have to, once it's all finished, mate, you'll have to show me. Big Crouchy, the house when it was in Sydney for Big Brother was at the Sydney Olympic Showgrounds with the Easter show in a pop-up style house, semi-permanent style setup. Okay, yeah. I think that you're right. They're probably going to do something like that. Well, yeah. I mean, I guess that would make it a lot easier to assemble, right, and get going. It's pretty cool. Pam's just a sub to Squishy's channel. I'm sure they appreciate that, Pam. Thank you. They definitely have awesome videos. What have we got here? What about Stranger Things maze at Movie World? That would be cool, but I don't know. There's a Stranger Things like attraction currently at Luna Park Sydney, so I don't know if they'll do it. But hey, that would be cool because another series is coming out, right? So everyone loves Stranger Things. Thanks again, Max. I appreciate you again for the super chat as well. What's your favorite ride right now at Movie World? Right now? Again, I love themed stuff. So Wild West Falls for me has always been one of my favorites because of the theming perspective when it's open. um, Scooby, of course. I do love the coasters. I always go on coasters, but I'm not a coaster guy. If you know what I mean, like I'm not just all about coasters. Whereas other people, they love coasters and that's their thing. Uh, I still ride them. I've been on some of the best coasters in the world. Some of, not all, obviously. Um, Stardust Race is one of the newest ones in the world at Epic Universe. Was absolutely incredible. Velocicoaster was absolutely incredible. Blew my mind. Crazy, crazy, crazy. DC Rivals is right up there, definitely from a world standard perspective. But I like rides that are fun, exciting. I like wet rides, like water rides, highly themed rides. Wild West Falls just has it all for me. It's not a thrill ride, but that last drop is pretty thrilling. It's pretty awesome. That's the kicker. So, I'd say that for sure. Um, I went on the new ride at Movie World last Saturday, says Josh. Which one was that, mate? Which is the newest ride there at the moment? At Movie World? Would be the Flash, I'm guessing, would be the newest one, or the Marvin with the Flash. Hopefully it was a Flash. Ryder's saying his favorite rides now are Superman Escape. I remember when he wouldn't go on the Superman Escape, so now it's his favorite. How's that? That's awesome, man. That's cool. Aston's 15. He says the reason why he watches my channel is he loves theme parks from when he was a kid and love to see the updates and what's going on in the major theme parks. Thanks. Appreciate it. Yeah, look, as I say, this is a family channel. Hopefully entertaining and informative as well. And I try to keep it entertaining, but also factual. So there's no just we don't try to lead anyone into silly thumbnails or anything like that to like hook people into the video for the wrong reasons. It is what it is. Keep it real. Aston again, thanks Shane, because there is not many Australian theme park YouTubers. So I'm glad that someone like Shane has the passion to go to theme parks and make everyone entertained. Thank you, mate. I mean, there's more people now probably than when I started, but I look at there's always going to be other people coming along. As long as everyone does their own style and their own thing, I'm all for it. It's cool. Everyone's just trying to, if you think you've got. I mean, my first videos were absolute rubbish. I put my hand up and say, yep, terrible. But I hadn't done it before. I don't know what the heck I was doing. Had no idea. Just recorded something and uploaded it, and it was really bad. So, anyway, you got to start somewhere. But the key thing I think is consistency. Never give up, but keep the information. Like I think people come to my channel for they enjoy the videos, but also to get something out of the videos. They're informative, as well as fun, interactive as well. Plus, we have these live chats. You can ask questions and stuff like that as well. I'm pretty much every day I schedule content on Instagram, so you can DM on Instagram. There's stuff on TikTok. It's not massive on TikTok, but there's videos on there as well. Again, they've got to be on pretty much all. When you're a YouTuber, you got to be on all the platforms to get people to come to your main channel, which is YouTube. I mean, if you're just a TikToker, it's so much easier. You just focus on one thing, right? But you don't really get in Australia. You don't really get paid. You can get sponsorship or other things, but not like in America where you get paid for TikTok. I mean. However, if you're big on TikTok here and Instagram, like really big, you get then opportunities to do other things with companies, and they pay you to maybe do some stuff. But anyway, it's not my main thing. My main thing is have an informative channel that people can go to and get information, Enjoy the video, have fun, and also get something out of it, and hopefully make a decision. Should I go to that attraction or theme park after watching Jaggs videos? Yes or no? As you know, I'm a positive person. I don't really show, if I come across something negative, I really don't think it's something I'll show on my channel, because it might just be something that day that's happened. Well, everyone has a different experience on the day you visit, and this is a positive channel. I only show positive stuff. I'll give my opinion, but also I'm a positive person, so I always think of, okay, well, can't all be bad, or there's a reason but why this isn't quite right, or you got to keep it real as well. Anyway, that's the channel. What do I put on there? Sorry, I'm starting to read a comment, and then I think you guys are having a chat with someone else in the comments. So then I'm like, what is that? What is that? That's all cool though. That's fine. I'm just trying to keep track of it all. So if I've missed your comment, by the way, no intention there for missing anyone's comments. You can put a comment in again down below, or just send me a message on DM, and I will get back to you at some point. Obviously, it's really hard sometimes keeping up with all the comments that are coming through on the chat. So again, apologies for that. If you see me, I'm not. If you see, Aston says, if you see I'm not watching your videos anymore, it's the 16 rule. If it happens it's going to happen in December, mate. It's going to be happening in December. That kicks in. So yeah, but that's cool. It's cool if Movie World did Aussie something to on Ozzy Osbourne, like play one of his songs. Yeah, well, like you say, like a bat out of hell, like Batman. I mean, you never know. You never know. Ryder's renewing his VRTP pass in December. That's cool. Squishy's family fun. Squishy Boo said, awesome and thanks. She plays on the Funko app all the time to build herself and her friends. Yeah, it's pretty good fun. We just got a Notorious B.I.G. with is it Champagne? Yeah, Champagne Platinum Limited 5,000 pieces. Wow. That's pretty cool. I do have some Notorious B.I.G. There's one right here. But, I'll just grab it. I've got a few actually, but it's the first one I grabbed. This is a special edition one, but is this the one? I don't know. Is that the one? You probably can't see because of the glare in the box. I don't know if I can do anything about the glare or not. Might not be. I don't know. I don't know. Is that? I don't want to take it out of the. It's with Champagne. But I know sometimes there's other versions of it. I don't know. That one. It's probably a better picture. That's what it looks like inside the box. So yeah, it's special edition, that one. We've got a few like that, a few chases. But yeah. Bit of fun. Oh. That one's damaged now. No, it's not. That's fine. What do we got? So does that mean weekly live streams? No. Okay. I know I said because we're moving the podcast to monthly. Now I'm still sticking to every fortnight. I'm just so busy during the week. I mean, I enjoy doing these, and I make the time for this. I mean, sometimes I get home like with 10 minutes spare to literally quickly shovel some food down my gob and then have a drink, and I'm coughing and spluttering when I hop on because I've just inhaled some form of dinner. Last time I didn't even have dinner, but no, I probably couldn't do a weekly one. I was originally doing weekly updates, so they were pre-recorded. So that was a lot of extra work because I'd been filming on a Saturday, editing on a Sunday, release Sunday night, but then I'd have to film also a weekly update video on a Sunday night to release on a Monday every week. I did that for months and months on end, and then I'm just like, nah, I'm going to go live. It's just easier. Anyway, from a time perspective, and I enjoy the interaction as well. Kira's saying, I'm literally wearing your hat right now that I got. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. Hopefully it's still looking in good condition. I find because they get obviously I wear them often. You know, you sweat, they're in the sun, but just I soak it in a cold tub of water with cold power or whatever. Soak it in there, and a bit of nappy sand in there as well, whatever. Soak it in there like for a whole day, and then rinse it all out and everything, and it comes up like new. So if you find the hats are looking a bit worse for wear, that's what I do to keep them looking good. Youngblood Florence, I've got a Lady in the Tramp plushie, and looks like yours. Ah, yeah. That's this one here. Oh, it's all backwards. That one there, right? Yeah, it's pretty cool. Can you show the Lady in the Tramp one, please? Ah. Is this the one? They actually joined. Is this the one you talked about? That one? There you go. Did they join with the spaghetti? You know the one. Yeah. There you go. Show and tell. All right. Okay. Aston's saying the train station is called Exhibition Station. Thank you for that. Exhibition Station. I'll look it up. Straws, I think you get it off at Roma and catch a train to Fortitude Valley. I think that's what you used to have to do. Now that there's the station at the Eka open, I think you might still have to go to Roma and get off. I think you're right. But I think now they've just recently opened Exhibition Station, and it's at the Eka. No more walking. Just get off. You're there. So yeah, we'll have to try that one. I think. Yeah. A couple other people saying Exhibition as well. Thank you for that. Everyone's saying Exhibition Station. I appreciate it. Thank you. Now I'll check that out. Josh Price says you are my favorite YouTube channel and live stream. Thanks, Josh. I do appreciate that very much. I just skipped past about 8 comments. Sorry, I'll just roll back. Sorry, guys. Here we go. What do you think should be Movie World's next ride? I'm hoping a major dark ride. Yeah, something like Transformers, or do you know what I mean? Like a really top-notch international standard of dark ride. That's what I'd like to see for Movie World in that area where Doomsday is. But we'll see. You just don't know. Shane, have you done the Harry Potter experience at Suramay Winery? I have not yet. It's I've heard it's good. I have heard it's good, but I've also heard a few mixed reviews on it. And I think one of the things, as soon as you get there, they hit you up with like $25 parking. There's nowhere else to park. You have to park there. So, yeah, look again, I've heard it's good. I haven't done it, so I might, but I don't know when it finishes, so I'll probably end up missing it. But this is the one that tours the world, so I think it's pretty good. All right. Hey Shane, I told Paradise Country your videos encouraged me to go there. They like that. Oh, awesome, Robert. Thank you very much. And look, I know I don't do those videos that often, but really not much changes up there. It's just pretty much the same. So it's a great park, and it is worth a visit, definitely. Well, that's good. I'm pleased that also. Well, that's the aim of the channel, is that you watch the video and go, hey, we might go there. Is that what it's all about? I had no idea it was that much to do there. So that's awesome. Here he is, Michael, Big Crouchy. He works for Queensland Rail, so he's the man with the knowledge. So yeah, it's the exhibition station, and thank you very much. He said, oh, okay, so didn't know this. So it's only used for events so it may not be on the station list. Very good to know. So on the journey planner, it probably won't be on there, but it will only be a loop service from Roma Street. Okay, gotcha. Roma Street, stopping at Central and Fortitude Valley. Cool. All right, so I got to catch a train to Roma and then jump on the loop to exhibition. Does that sound right? I'm guessing. That sounds like the plan. Well, that's good to know for everyone else as well. Squishy's Family Fun. Thanks, Jaggs. Definitely wasn't expecting that to be seen our channel. Star Trek. All good. Park Pulse. Hey, thanks for jumping on. Appreciate your time as well. Cameron says they need to build a log ride at SeaWorld again. Yeah, real cool one, eh? Half dark ride. That'd be cool. Park Pulse says, where's the next podcast out? Love listening to them. Thanks for that. Appreciate your support of the podcast. So we've changed. The Theme Park Cartel podcast is now going to be once a month, but we're doing like probably a longer podcast. So it'd be, we do one fortnight we're doing news, the next fortnight we're doing updates. We're all just so busy with normal work, that we've decided to do once a month. So it'll be on the first Friday of every month, you'll get an update. So it'll be this Friday. We recorded last night for a couple of hours. So that episode is currently getting edited. We had a few one of us, not me, someone else had some technical issues with their internet. So we had a bit of a few technical issues. Hopefully that can be sorted out through the editing. But anyway, that'll be, if all goes well, released this Friday. And obviously I'll put something out on the Instagram as well, saying that's out. So yeah, once a month now, it'll be probably a longer podcast. It'll be more information. Plus we still have the people that are supporting us as well have the extra one there as well. But appreciate your support as always. Squishy's Family Fun saying you definitely have kept consistent in your channel and have stayed true to it. Thank you. I do try specifically to do that. It's all about being 100% authentic and transparent. Absolutely. 100% agree with that. So thank you and appreciate it. Thank you. And you got it's the same biggie, just platinum. Yeah. So I know that you can get like certain pops and then you get the other versions of it, right? Yeah. So, and these pops are all like 3 deep. So, yeah, I've got, I don't know, like I'd have to rummage through. I know we've got a few BIGs. So, oh yeah, there's another one here. What's this one? Hang on. Only because you asked. Okay. There's a few here. I might as well do a show and tell, right? Because you're asking about it specifically. So, okay. Oh, geez. There's actually. Okay. Okay. Anyway, I'll show you. Only because you're a collector as well. I'll show you. There's a few more up there. There's this one. It's probably too reflective. You probably see that better from that angle. That one there. It's a special edition one. This is also a. This is. I don't think this is a special edition. I'll show you the side so you know which one I'm talking about. It's easier to see the picture. That one. I don't know. Again, that one. That one. There's even other ones. I can't get to there's some up the top. I'm not going to pull them all down now. Anyway, yeah, we like all the music ones. We've got quite a collection of music ones. They're all cool. I'm sure you've probably got more, or probably got the better ones. So if you do mystery boxing in that as well, I'm sure you'd come across heaps of cool ones. Sounds awesome, man. Sounds awesome. Have I heard anything more about the new slides at Wet n Wild? I haven't heard anything more, but I would probably think that they would have it ready for December, maybe early December, possibly September. But I'm probably thinking it would be a December. So they've got something for summer, like core summer. That's what I'm thinking. John's saying I'll drop a box over tomorrow. Sparkling. Mate, you're a champion. I will fix you up for that one as well. And I apologies, mate. I didn't see a missed call from you till late, like late midnight or something when I checked on my phone yesterday. Apologies. Keen for that though. Keen for that. Is there going to be a movie board video this weekend? I haven't finalized what I'm doing this weekend. I've got a few other things outside of YouTube I've got to do and take care of this weekend. So possibly if I go in, it'll probably be a very, very quick in, get my filming done and out type of scenario. So again, I do put a bit of thought into what I'm going to film and why I'm going to film. I don't just go there. Well, not often go there just to do a let's just go for the sake of it type of video. I mean, you know what I mean? Like I know some people do, and that's cool, but I try to go with a purpose and a plan of what I'm actually specifically there to film. Like a theme of a video. So I've got to really and again, sometimes I don't, unless there's an event or something planned. Sometimes I won't sit down till Friday night late and go, right, what am I doing tomorrow? Where am I going? What am I doing and why? So I got to go through updates, go through what's been sent during the week and where I think the most interest would lie. Sometimes I might do 2 videos in one day, and that's a really full-on day for me, getting from A to B and park to park and getting filming done and all that sort of thing. So, yeah, I'm not 100% sure yet, but if you see me, say hi. Happy to say hi. I might be going to the UK next year. This is Aston, and I'm hoping to go to the UK theme parks, mate. That'll be awesome. I hope you get a chance to do that. That will be unreal. All right. Now I'm behind in my comments, and I just want to just skip forward a bit because I've just seen and apologies. Fuel Radar, very kind people that support the channel often, and they've been very kind with the super chat. Fuel Radar, thank you so much again, and thank you for saying this is an awesome channel. I appreciate that. I do, and I do put a lot into the channel. I try hard to make sure it's engaging and it's content that you guys want to watch. I appreciate everyone jumping on the live streams as well. Look, I know, some people jump on for a little bit of time, and I appreciate any time as well. I'm happy to engage with you guys. We all have the same interests: theme parks, attractions, events, that kind of stuff. Pop vinyls. So yeah, and that's the thing. That's what this is all about, right? It's relaxed, it's chill, but we keep the topic on topic. I think I got moderators on, so they're controlling if there's any non-topic chat. But yeah, thank you. I appreciate your support, and I'm glad you like the channel, and I'm glad you like jumping on the live streams as well. But I really appreciate the support as well through the super chat there as well, and and obviously buy me coffees and things as well. So thank you so much. Very appreciated. Very appreciated. And obviously appreciate everybody. Even just watching and liking the videos means a lot. And, that does help a lot. So thank you so much. I'll just scroll back up to the rest of those comments now. Park Pulse, how is the demolition of the monorail at SeaWorld looking? I haven't been to SeaWorld for ages. I don't think many of us have been to SeaWorld for ages, actually. So, actually, wait for it. I know you. I know you love the Theme Park Cartel podcast. So make sure you tune in to our next episode this Friday of the Theme Park Cartel podcast. We have a SeaWorld update on there. So make sure you listen out for the SeaWorld update. And then once you've heard that, drop me a message and let me know what you thought of our SeaWorld update for this week. That'd be great. That'd be cool. And we'll chat about that then. Kira, I really want to go to Disneyland or Disney World. It's definitely a place I would encourage everyone to try their absolute best to get to in life, even if it's not the USA ones. I haven't been to Tokyo Disney, but I hear it's one of the best ones in the world. And they've got Disney Sea as well. I say one of, I don't know. I've only been to the original Disneyland in Anaheim in California. Been there quite a few times. Absolutely love that park because for me it's the original and that is it. However, I was lucky enough to get invited out to Universal in Orlando, to Epic Universe and Universal Parks in April. And after being in Florida, I went to Disney Springs. Obviously, I did the Disney Springs video. I was close to Disney World. Didn't quite get there. Obviously, I had no time. I was there only 4.5 days. So I really want to go to Disney World because the Disney parks there's like, I don't know how many, 4 or 5 Disney parks there. Because there's Magic Kingdom, there's the studios, there's Animal Kingdom, Epcot. It's so many that you need 2 weeks just to do Disney parks, probably. But their level of immersiveness and you feel the magic at Disneyland. You actually feel the magic. Anyone on here that's been to any Disneyland in the world would say, they would agree that you feel the magic at Disneyland or Disney parks. So they just do it well. So, you set yourself a goal. I always say just go and get a quote. A quote is free from a travel agent. I mean, I do it all myself. Like travel wise, you can search the sites that give you the cheapest flights, the cheapest hotels. You can do it on a budget. You really can do it on a budget. You just got to know things like what visa you need and that kind of thing. So probably doesn't hurt for your first time to talk to a travel agent, but I wouldn't necessarily always go through them. You can go through them just to even book tickets to parks. They get deals sometimes, travel agent rates and things. So, you could do some things through them. There's other sites and things, though, that have specials, but I would set out a plan. And once you cost it, then you go, okay, well, realistically, divide that into how many, what can I afford per week to save? Times that out over how many years that is to save, and go, well, okay, 5 years time, I'm doing it. And I'm going to put this much away every week, $20 a week, whatever it is for 5 years. And it's going to go into a separate account that I can't touch with my phone tap or my, FPOS card, whatever. Because, otherwise it'll just suck away. But yeah, like you just got to set a goal. If that's what you really want to do, you can do it. You can do it. Some people go, oh, it's just too expensive. It's too far away. How do you know until you plan it out? So you got to plan it out, save some money. You can do it on the cheap. I would suggest probably, I haven't been to Hong Kong. I know Adrian has, from AU Theme Park Fan recently, in fact. I think it might be cheaper to go to one of those parks than in the States, because America, the exchange rate's ridiculously bad. And everything you buy is costing you an arm and a leg. But saying that, you can still do it on a budget. You just got to be smart about it all. Yeah. So yes, lots of people would say I want to go to Disneyland. All I say is actually cost it out and work out then how much you need to save a week, how much you can save a week comfortably without, putting yourself into strife. And then look, if it is 8 years, like, I mean, I've done that before years ago. I've gone, okay, 8 years. What was it? No, what we planned, it was, I think it was 6 years. We'd planned a 6 year, in 6 years time, bang, we're going to do it. And we did it. But, you got to be realistic. It's a lot of money. So, no one just has, well, not many of us have access to sort of a lot of money at most of the time, right? So we'll surviving most of the time. So just little bit by bit, it's amazing how much that can add up to. And you can do it on cheap. You can, if you go with a few people, you can share the costs for accommodation and all that kind of thing as well. So, and you can do things, you can do things cheaper. Anyway, I want to go back there too. Ryder's off, mate. Thank you. Appreciate you, Ryder. Thank you. Ronald Reagan. Hey, Shane. Love you and your content. Is there an official Jaggs Journey hats, t-shirts you can buy? Yep, absolutely. I have a website that you can get to. It is on my Instagram. So let me just make sure I give you the correct information here. So if you go to my Instagram, and if you go to, so when you go into my page, you'll see it in blue. It says link tree or tr.ee. You click on link tree, and what happens there is it actually brings up a whole list of the links to. Sorry, it probably just flared right out then. But anyway, it brings you up all the links to like everything, podcasts, email, like everything. All right. So it's on their Facebook, Instagram. Buy me a coffee. You can just click that. TikTok, YouTube, and also the very top one says merch shop. You can't probably see that. Sorry, it's flaring out. It's the top one there. So if you click on that, it takes you straight to the site where you can get merch. All right. So, and look, again, thank you to everyone who has bought merch and continues to buy merch on there. I've only got a couple of designs on there at the moment. There's a big cost involved with the graphic designer that I use to get the designs made, especially the new one I did, which is this one. It's called the vlogging tee. That one there with that design on it. It's probably flaring out again. I'm sorry, it's just because of the laptop there, but can't even see my face. It just looks like I got a white face, invisible man. But anyway, yeah. So, and then there's just the logo, Jaggs logo tees as well. So there's hats on there. The hats on there aren't these hats. Okay, I had to. These are like, to do this hat is seriously really expensive, and I just don't think people will pay. Like, it cost me, the hat alone was $50, and I think all that cost me another nearly $20-something. So like, I'm talking $70 odd. Who's going to pay $70 for a Jaggs Journeys hat when you can go and get a LA Dodgers hat for probably 50, right? Or a Lakers, or you know what I mean? So I just think, no, on that side I've got a basic trucker hat with a Jaggs logo, which is, it's just a print logo on the hat. I just, to try and keep the costs down. Like, I don't make that much money off merch at all, because it's done through a third party company, because I don't have time to manage it all. I had to set it all up. It took me hours and days to set up. But now it's just automated. So when you buy, they take care of it all, send it out. I get a very small commission check at the end of the month, which I really appreciate. Again, that goes back into the channel to support the channel. But yeah, that's where you can find merch on there. So it's essentially, you'll just go to Linktree on Instagram, and it's the top one, and it'll take you straight to the merch site. But basically, it's jaggsjourneys.deco, so DECO, and then dash apparel.com. So jaggsjourneys.deco-apparel.com. That's why I said just go to Linktree on Instagram, click the button, and it takes you straight to the website. So it's just easier. So anyway, appreciate anyone who's thinking of buying merch or who has bought merch also in the past. I really appreciate it. And again, the ongoing support is amazing. Jamie's also asking if I'm applying for Big Brother. No, I'm not. I have no time for that. And I have too many obligations outside of a house, out of a Big Brother house. What have we got here? Okay. Here we go. Sorry, I've lost my place. No, that was good. Do you think we'll still be able to walk through Doomsday area at night, at Fright Night? Yeah, last year it was open for Fright Nights. They had characters in there. It was a what do you call it? It was a zone, like a. They have areas of the park that are themed, and it was in use. So yes. For this Halloween, I'm going to dress as a character. This is Youngblood Florence. I'm going to dress as a character from animated movie called Pop Demon Hunter. K-pop Demon Hunter as Jinu as him as a demon. Can't wait. Sounds exciting. Sounds pretty cool. Squishy's Family Fun uploading a short for you to check out and post your live. Oh, thank you. I don't know how to post on the live. I just so I might not be able to post it. Sorry, because I can't really see where that would come to post. So yeah, I'll have to do some research on that. Sorry, but thank you, Blake. Do you think they'll do Big Brother house tours again? Yeah, I reckon they will. Probably after the series, or maybe during. But I think they would gotta be careful how they do that. I don't know if they did that during the series last time, but I did them after the show. The times that we were there. Do you have the movie Wizard of Oz coin? Yeah, I've got Wizard of Oz coin. Thank you. Pretty cool. Pam says Biggie. Yeah, Biggie. I know. I love BIG. The gold one looks so good. Awesome. Not much of a fan of Big AU. Yes. Yep, I am. Anything, I guess 90s hip hop R&B is my probably favorite music. Although I do love all the upbeat tempo music, which I put in a lot of the videos because it's upbeat. It's exciting. It's funny because I've got to use royalty-free music for my channel, and you type in hip hop, and a lot of the hip hop stuff is so slow and boring. You think, how is this hip hop? It's not what I expect anyway. But anyway, it's why I use sort of house music, that kind of thing. Yeah, this one is pretty cool. I've got to say, it's pretty cool. A young blood saying she got her Lady in the Tramp or Lady, I guess, from an op shop. Yeah, you know what? I think we might have got. I can't remember. I think we got that one as well, actually, from an op shop too. But it came as the pair. So there you go. Helpless Furball. I had a nap earlier, and it reminded me why I don't trust people who take naps. Like who takes naps? A grown man talking naps. I don't know. Taking naps. I don't know. It's weird to me. Kind of make me not trust someone who takes a nap. Jaggs. A nap? I don't take naps. I hardly ever sleep. Too busy. Blake, do you think they'll do Big Brother house tours? Oh, we got that one. Sorry, mate. What's this? Reagan, can I pay someone on AliExpress for custom made Jaggs Journeys cap? Will it support you? No, I'm not associated with AliExpress. If you are you in the Gold Coast? I mean, I could say a cheaper hat. I've got a couple of hats I'd made originally, new ones. I haven't been used or anything. I could say for 25, but that's probably the best I could do. So if you're in one of the parks up here, I could probably do you one of them. Just have to let me know in the DM. Cool. Helpless Furball says marriage is on. What's that? Is that like married at first sight? Is it? I'm not sure. I'm not sure what that comment means. Sorry. Is Dreamworld night markets open this week? No, I think it's another week. I think it was 2 weeks that they're down. Maybe just check their Dreamworld Night Market Facebook page just to be sure on that one. Actually, I don't want to give you the wrong info, but I think it might be still another week. I think. Christy says, "Are you hyped for Fright Nights?" Oh yeah, I'm always hyped for Fright Nights. We met you there last year, and so keen to see you there again. Yeah, absolutely. I'm always there. So definitely always hyped for it for sure. I'm sure. I think I'm. Sorry, I'm just going back on some of the comments here. Sorry, I missed a few. I'm just going back. I realized I missed a few. Okay. Sorry, I'm just some of the comments are coming through that aren't making some sense to me. So I'm not sure if they're part of someone else's conversation, whether they're not off or whether they've gone off topic. I'm not sure. I'm really not sure. Try and keep it on topic anyway. I'm not going to the Echo this year because it's too expensive. Yeah, it's pretty expensive there. GC Party Buster says the new slides are in the paddock next door. Wet and Wild. Yep, absolutely. They're still there at the moment. Kira says, can't wait for the Fright Nights, but I'm scared at the same time. Now, that's the whole idea, is that you get scared. It's Fright Nights. Craig, hey Craig, says King Claw's looking amazing. Can't wait to see this in action. Absolutely. Swinging towards you and approach as you approach the ride. Imagine that. Yes, it's going to be swinging at like 98 kilometers an hour at a height of 42 meters. It's going to be insane. It's going to be insane. Big Crouchy says the Pine River show's on. Yeah, I saw that. I drove past it yesterday, actually. If anyone's interested, 10 minutes walked away. It's a 10-minute walk from the Launton train station. Absolutely. So if you're up towards Launton, head out to the Pine River show this weekend. Kira, I'm going to Paradise Country on Sunday. Enjoy. Helpless Furball. How early is it, Jaggs, for you? Sometimes like when you was going to Disney, when you're going to Disneyland Toowoomba? I'm sorry, Helpless Furball. I'm not understanding your question. Sorry about that. I'm not really sure what you're asking. I heard King Claw will have lap harnesses. Yeah, correct. Not over the shoulder, which is going to be really interesting, Pam. So I like the fact that I'm holding on, feel secure, but no, it's down here. It's a lap bar. That's it. So it's going to be interesting. A whole nother level of thrill, I believe, having those sort of restraints. So that's going to be pretty cool. What have we got here? Yeah, some of these comments. Sorry, I'm not understanding. Park Pulse, Tokyo Disneyland and Tokyo Disney Sea are amazing. I would 100% recommend going, but the original is always the best, of course. Absolutely. Originals and everything is always best, right? 100%. But yeah. The exchange rate for Japan is almost dollar for dollar. exchange rate for USA is terrible. It's like 60 cents or something. So, and the Disney Japan parks are amazing from what I hear. So there you go. I think there's a couple of conversations going on between other people. I'm not following some of the comments. Anyway, hopefully they do the first bite for Fright Nights again. Yeah, hopefully they do. I really enjoyed that last year, and we'll be definitely going to that again. Are you hyped for Fright Night? Sorry, yes, I read that comment out. Yes, I am. When are you seeing Beetlejuice again? Or when will we see Beetlejuice again? He normally comes out at Halloween, and he normally comes out. Well, last year he came out at Halloween. The year before that, he was always out for the Hooray for Hollywood events. So December for that one. So hopefully for October for Fright Nights. Is Dreamworld Night Markets open this weekend? Yeah, I think we said that one before. Can I pay someone? Oh, okay, we read that one as well. Sorry, I had to go back up, so I missed a few comments. Okay, yeah, so all right. Any event for Movie World the September holidays? Nothing's been announced for an event, so no. But you never know; they might decide to put something out at last minute. We'll have to wait and see. What is there? Why is there no night markets? Yeah, it's King Claw Construction. It's completely blocked off. They can't get the vans through right now because they got the big cranes in there. I think because they had to get all the big motors and things installed. But yeah, I think it was only for 2 weeks. Yeah, Ronald Reagan. Yeah, if you want a hat for about $25, I've got a few. I think I've got about maybe. I have to find them, but I think I've got about maybe like 6 or 8 hats left. I think roughly. We can do them for 25. Now they're embroidered, but they're not raised embroidered. It's just flat embroidered. So it's not a print. It's a flat embroider with a basic baseball style of hat, not a trucker. But it's a basic hat, okay. But it's probably going to be cheaper than the trucker. And obviously, if you want to just pick one up from if I'm at a park, it'll have to be a Saturday. I'm only at parks on a Saturday, and it'll have to be one that I'm actually at. So, but yeah, I can suss it out. Just chuck us a message on Instagram. Happy to help out. John, thanks, mate. Thank you so much for everything. Always appreciated. Aston, hope they bring back the pre-show in Hellship. Yes, 100%. That was the best. That was what was missing last year. Straws, the front side of the giant drop is closed. Yes, I saw that the other day, actually. The motor's cactus, is it? Okay, I wasn't aware of that. Third time it's happened since it's reopened. Ooh, okay. Well, that's interesting. Did you go to the Gold Coast car show last weekend? I was planning to, mate, but the weather, I was going to go on the Saturday afternoon, and then it bucketed down. I had such a busy weekend last weekend. I had a few other things, and I had that planned, and there was something else I was planning to go to Sunday, but I just ran out of time. So unfortunately, I missed out, and yeah, I actually wanted to go to that too, but yeah, next time for sure. Ashton saying the lap restraint on the King Claw. Nah, I'm going to fly off the ride. Yeah, I don't know. The feeling is going to be really weird, especially hanging upside down. I like the fact if you're locked in, but anyway, they make it to make you feel like you're probably gonna come out, but you're not, obviously. So, Kira's saying I'm scared to go on King Claw. Yeah, I'm gonna watch it a few times. I mean, I don't know. I might get invited to have the first ride on it. Like, not just me. I'm talking maybe some of the first people. So I'd have to go if I get invited, providing I can get time off work if it's a weekday, because I might not be able to get. I can't always get time off work, of course. My job is first and foremost before YouTube. So it totally depends if I can get time off, but I'd kind of have to I'd kind of have to write it if I'm invited out to something. We'll see. But yeah, anyway, Straws, that's interesting about Giant Drop. Very interesting. Hope they sort that out real fast. Big Crouchy's saying at least with a lap bar, you've got a better chance of fitting on the ride. Yeah, you're right. You're right. If you're big, taller or a bit bigger, correct. The lap bar is probably a much better option. Exactly right. Yeah, exactly right. Park Pulse. The exchange rate is so horrible at the moment for the USA. Yeah. You were there, and 2 months ago. Yeah, I was there 2 months ago as well. Or 3 now, mate. April anyway. And I mean, I was fortunate with what being able to get over there for one was being invited was wow. But I didn't spend too much while I was there. Food, obviously. I didn't buy too many souvenirs. Obviously, I got where is it? Everything's backwards. Got that Donkey Kong sign. I got the Epic Universe Monsters poster there. Curse of the Werewolf there. There's an Epic Universe like number plate type thing here. I bought a few things, but like I got a pin from Epic Universe there as well. This pin, by the way, which is cool. It's pretty decent size and everything. It's got the 2 pins on the back. It's like $25 US, $23 US. Like, wow. Actually, sorry, I've got the. No, I lied. It was. I think this is from that. Yeah. Sorry, 17. I've got the backing card and the price still on there. $17 US. So that's like probably nearly $30 for a pin. Like, but I'm like, I got to get that, and I got a keyring as well, which I haven't got in here, but it's really nice. But yeah, you got to get a few things. I couldn't even get a T-shirt. The one I had, I got to get XL. There was like no XL in the design I wanted at Epic Universe, at City Walk, at Universe, and because Universal Studios also had Epic Universe stuff. None there. None at my hotel. I was staying at a Universal property, and they had a Universal Studios store in the hotel. None there. Couldn't get the shirt I wanted, so missed out. But I got a Curse of the Werewolf T-shirt, ride T-shirt. So that was good. That was cool. Hopefully the VIP area for Fright Night's pre-show would be better than last time. Yeah, I didn't even go into that area. I was part of it, but I didn't even go there. It's the worst. Being on the side is no good. You got to be at the front. That's it. For the opening moment. How old do you have to be to do first night? I think it is 18. I think. However, I'm not 100% sure. I think if you're under, I think you've got to have, a different wristband, so they don't serve you alcohol, obviously. But it'll all be online when they release it all. Straws, I hope to see both sides open on Giant Drop for Christmas, school holidays. Yeah, hopefully, because otherwise, big wait times, huge wait times. Correct. Gold Coast is still down till September 12th. Yes, that's correct. It is. Park Pulse, we spent so much on merch, but same thing got us. But the thing that got us was the food at Disneyland. Yeah, because, when we last went to Disney, we only had. I think we had like a big breakfast. Either a big breakfast in the morning, like before we got to the park, or at one of the park, like character breakfast or whatever, and then just like water, like drinks, because it's usually summer when we go. Drinks galore, Dole Whips, Dole Float, that kind of thing. and then like fruit salads and things during the day, but it all adds up, eh? And then you want to go, oh, I want a treat, I want this and that. Geez. And then you're staying all day and all night, so you want dinner. You're gonna have to have dinner there as well. It just ends up being super expensive, and you're usually at a Disney park for 5 days, 3 to 5 days anyway. It's such a cost, and if you go in the summer, you just need to drink and drink and drink, like But anyway, is what it is. It's super expensive, yeah. What's your favorite ride at Gambier World? TNT, definitely TNT. Winter holidays, waited 2 hours to get on the giant drop. Yeah, that's the thing, eh? That's crazy. Do you have a local light pass? No, I just have the normal pass, the normal one that gets you into all the other stuff. All right, guys, we're actually going to leave it there. I think I've got through all of your comments, or most. I mean, if I missed some, apologies now, because I try my best to get to all your comments. We've had a really good interaction tonight. We've had a lot of people on here. We've obviously seen a few drop off. Obviously people have got other things to do, and understand that and appreciate anyone who's been able to jump on, even for 10 minutes, half an hour, whatever. It's always appreciated. And thanks to those who did the super chats tonight. Also, I really, really appreciate that as well. And just appreciate, the interaction. And we've been on here for, what is the time now? Nearly 2.5 hours. So there you go. So it goes so fast. And I appreciate you guys taking time out of your week to join me on the lives every second Wednesday night, 7:30 p.m. Queensland time. Again, thank you all. I just appreciate everyone who just enjoys the channel, and I can't thank you all enough. Again, it's just a hobby for me. I just enjoy going to the theme parks because it's my passion. I love theme parks, attractions, and I love sharing what you guys can do at those parks as well. And I get excited for that, and hopefully you guys still enjoy the videos, and I appreciate that. Appreciate it too if you can share the channel with anyone else that you know who enjoys theme parks and all that as well, because that would also be appreciated as well. Anyway, pretty much, thanks again for your comments. Thanks for your interaction. Really appreciate everyone's interaction on there as well. But hope everyone has a great week, and hope you get to do something cool this weekend, theme parks or other things, as long as it's cool, and have fun and stay safe, of course, as always. And whether you're going to the movies or whatever, I saw Jurassic Park the other week too. That was actually pretty cool. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. It's actually a really cool movie, different from all the other ones. So go see Jurassic Park. I'm pretty sure it's still out in the movies. Anyway, we're going to leave it there. So again, thanks to everyone again. Big thank you. I'll have a video out on Sunday for, don't know what yet, but there'll be something local theme parks for sure. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next journey. Good night.